Welcome back to Houston Life. Do you suffer from low energy even when you get 8 hours of sleep a night? How about stomach issues that just won't quit?
You know, a lot of us, this is probably something we deal with. Dr. Michael Roerich, owner and founder of Houston Health and Wellness and author of Unfriend Anxiety Naturally, is here to answer some very important health questions. Welcome back to Houston Life.
Thanks.
So this is something that a lot of people deal with, right? Even if you get a full 8 hours, somehow you're lethargic. Why is that?
Well, there can be a lot of reasons, and what the important thing is to figure out why. Obviously, you can push through the day drinking coffee, but let's say you have an anxiety disorder. Let's say that your hormones are out of balance. Let's say there's some digestive issues that don't allow you to get the full night's rest. So the scary thing about that is there's ample research that shows that sleep has more effect on your overall health than exercise and diet.
Oh, so sleep is super important. Well, I love that you guys put a bunch of questions up on your Facebook page. We're going to dive right in and get answers to these questions. So Judy wants to know, why do I still feel bad even though I take thyroid medication and my lab work all comes back normal?
I hear that a lot, and the thing that we find in common with those patients is that they may have a conversion issue. In other words, changing their T4, which is kind of like crude oil, into gasoline, which is T3, and the body has to have T3. Well, that's an internal issue that the body must be able to do. There could be even an autoimmune problem. Hashimoto's and Graves' disease is a thyroid issue, but it's really an autoimmune and should be treated as an autoimmune. So that, therefore, you know, you could have normal labs, but not really be treating the problem.
Now, Tammy posted on your Facebook page a question we just sort of talked about. She says, I can sleep all night, but still wake up tired, and then mid-afternoon, I feel like I hit a brick wall of exhaustion. What should I do to get my energetic life back? Throwing coffee at this problem is not the solution, right?
Right. And that's very common in anxiety disorders. You'll sleep, you don't go into that REM sleep to get the adequate rest that you need, and you're there for 8 hours, but you still don't have that energy. So the important thing to do is to figure out where that breakdown is. Why aren't you able to get into that sleep? And like I've said before, it could be a mental, a chemical, or a physical component that's keeping you from really getting into that deep sleep.
Is there like a prime number of times that you should be going into that REM sleep a night?
No.
Okay. I'm just, because I do one of those apps of the sleep cycle, so I'm just looking, how many times should I be going down? So
Right.
It's going to vary from person to person?
Right.
Okay. So let's go on to Kalisha's question. She says her primary care doctor says, I am pre-diabetic. I have a family history of diabetes. Are there things that I can do to avoid diabetes?
Oh, wow, that's a great question.
That's a great question.
Well, I want to be very clear about something. You hear about a lot of cures for diabetes. You cannot cure diabetes. You can reverse it and control it, especially type 2. Okay? So,
which type 2 is the one that normally forms in adults, correct?
yes,
Okay.
but kids can have it too. But the important thing is it can be controlled by medication and exercise and diet. But what I want to stress to this question is you've got to think about genetics as the sense that you're not going to get rid of genetics. You have the ability to control whether or not they express themselves. But again, I want to tell people that you're not going to cure diabetes. We reverse it, we can control it, and that happens all day long. But if you go back to your old habits, diabetes will come
Coming right back.
Yep.
But I think it's also important to point out that even if someone does have genetic issues, that they're not doomed, right?
Right.
No.
There are ways that they can deal with this.
I got all the genetics that the bad boys you could have, but I treat myself in a way that it doesn't allow them to express itself.
When it comes to diet and exercise, Patricia writes on your Facebook page that she diets and exercises all the time, but she feels like she's killing herself trying to lose weight. She can't lose a pound. So is that normal? I mean, is she not alone?
Normal? No.
Okay.
Common? Yes.
Okay.
I wish I had a nickel for every time somebody came in to say something or ask me the question like that. You have to think about, is there a hormone imbalance? Is there a digestive issue? Is there a thyroid issue that's playing a part in this? So you're getting to the reason on why that's happening, correct that, get them into a program that works for them, their body will automatically start losing the weight, and it can be long-term, not having to go through those yo-yo diets where you lose the weight, you get off the diet, it comes back plus more. That's the key to this, is really finding out what is wrong with your system that prevents you from losing the weight.
Okay,
You can make anybody lose weight.
Yeah, let's go on to our next question from Selena. She says, I feel like my hormones are out of balance. This is so common, I think, for a lot of women. I think I may need hormone replacement therapy, but I'm not sure. How do I know what I need to feel better?
The most important thing with this is have your doctor pull a complete hormone panel, not just looking at a select few. It's really critical because they're all designed to work together. So the important thing is to find out where your issues lie, if it is really a hormonal issue, or is it just an issue with the body not being able to regulate the hormones?
We got a couple more questions I want to get to very quickly. Jennifer writes on your Facebook page, I've been diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome, but have gotten little help for it. Are there things that can help improve IBS, or does she just have to live with it?
The typical treatment for an IBS patient is to treat the symptoms, and obviously that's not going to change what's happening. So the important thing is to get to the reason why you're having it. Where is that inflammation coming from? What are the triggers instead of treating the symptoms so that this process stops? Now, what you have to think about, working with the gut is kind of like having a garden. You've got to weed it, then seed it, and then feed it. It has to heal. Once it starts healing, then you're going to start seeing these changes. And it takes time. It's not something that happened overnight, and it takes time for it to...
It sounds like, Dr. Roark, that, I mean, even though these are all different questions, it sounds like the takeaway really is getting to the bottom of what's wrong, and that's what you guys specialize in.
That's the difference in our clinic. We really focus on that particular patient and find out what's going on with them. Because you can have 10 patients with the same complaint, but their reasons for having that problem, it's all going to be different.
Tell me about the special offer you guys have going on right now.
Well, it's a phone call. It's absolutely free. You can talk to one of my patient liaisons, and they're going to spend the time with you to answer your questions and to determine whether or not we're fit for you. So it's a great way for them to have that one-on-one contact and have somebody listen to what their issues are, and does it make sense for them to come in? Can we help?
So it's a phone consultation, and it's totally free?
Yes.
Wow.
Not bad. Dr. Roark, thank you so much.
Other places. Now, if you have questions or want more information, you can visit Houston Health and Wellness online at their website, stopyoursuffering.com. To schedule that free phone analysis, you can call 281-496-3355.
And Dr. Roark, thanks so much for coming back to see us.
Oh, I enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me back.
Up next, folks, find out how running a 5K in socks can help